Welcome to Go Gamers Today's Game News. Before we get started, click on subscribe and click on the bell button to get the notifications for our future videos. Let's start with the first news. PS Now is a subscription service which allows you to stream PlayStation games to your PC. Right now, a monthly fee gets you access to over 400 PS2 and PS3 titles, with many exclusive among them, but soon it will boast an unspecified number of PS4 games too. This is good news for everyone keen to play any of the high-profile PS4 exclusive in the console catalog. Sony hasn't confirmed which games will feature in the PS Now section, nor whether they will necessarily be exclusives, but given the service's history, they will likely make it there eventually. Currently, the best reason to subscribe is access the Red Dead Redemption on PC. Is it worth it? Depends what you want to play. But Joy gave the service a test spin last year and found that it worked decently performance-wise. If you don't have a PS4 and must play a PS4 exclusive, it seems like a short-term subscription could work. Moving on to next. Back in 2015, we learned about a Minecraft genius who was hard at work building a working version of Pokemon Red in the game. It was a rather ambitious project. Its maker, Mr. Sushi, acknowledged that, especially since he was doing the whole thing by himself. He said that the time that he hoped to have the core mechanics figured out within 3 or 4 months. Now 17 months later, it's finished. The project took 21 months in total. According to the announcement posted on the Reddit, it was built with 357,000 command blocks. No mods were used and took 2,832.89 kilometers of in-game travel to complete. He said, "I have done my best to incorporate all the original game feature along with a few iconic bugs. Those are missing gnome and item duplication." Mr. Squishy also said that I chose not to add any sound to the game as I feared there would have been too many desync issues distracting from the game itself. We asked the reason why he put this much work into it. He said, "I love pushing the boundaries of the game. Minecraft really shouldn't be able to run Pokemon Red. It's a 3D game about building and surviving, but the fact that it can excites me. It truly shows that if you can dream it, you can make it." Check the link in the description below to download it, and also in the description below you will find the link of the video where you can see how the map actually looks like. Let's check the next news. Some case mods are pretty extravagant and look nothing like a computer case when the modder is finished. Others are far more easier, as is the case with DIY Tech's Zelda-themed paint job on a Fractal Design Note 202. Whether you want to consider this a mod or not, it's up to you. However, what's neat about the paint job here is the skilled vinyl cutting that was required to accurately form parts of the sword and other places with some tricky curves. Zelda Breath of the Wild has been an awesome game that I have been playing for a week straight, and I wanted to share my enthusiasm for it with you all. Plus, the amount of details in these pictures with the rugged edges makes this a good test to see what my new vinyl cutter can do. Hence, there is nothing too elaborate here, but the black on white paint job pops, and for as simple as this is, it gives the Note 202 a distinctively different look compared to its original form. To see the full video, click on the link in the description below. Let's check the next news. Sony left a void in the cloud PC gaming when it acquired OnLive and promptly shut down the service. Liquidsky wants to fill that void, and it's been able to raise millions of dollars in funding towards that goal. As of right now, it's still testing the service in a closed beta. Though ahead of its eventual launch, liquidsky announced that it's upgrading its hardware and rolling out new streaming plans. liquidsky says, "Upgraded hardware means our cheapest package is super powerful." liquidsky uses Sky Credit currency system, whereby users can purchase Sky credits and spend them on various levels of performance. Credits can also be earned by watching ads at your convenience. There are 3 tiers: Gamer, Pro, and Elite. Check the website of liquidsky for more details about plans. The link is in the description below, or you can check the video about detailed information of liquidsky. The link you will find in the description below. Liquidsky also says, anyone who has tried liquidsky before will tell you that our hardware is fast, blistering through games. With the upgrades of new liquidsky, your hardware is going to be faster than ever. AMD recently announced it had partnered with liquidsky and that its upcoming Vega-powered GPUs will power the service. Next one is about Strafe. The uber-gore FPS that looks like a cross between Quake and brutal Doom with a dash of System Shock 2 was scheduled in January for a March release. Today, however, developer Pixel Titans announced that due to unforeseen global shortage of polygons, it won't actually be out until May 9. Strafe requires over 150,000 meticulously placed polygons to create its bleeding edge graphics. Game director Tom Glunt explained, through an unexpected legal entanglement and a series of clerical errors. Nearly 25,000 of those polygons arrived late to Pixel Titan's world headquarters, thus delaying the game by a few weeks. On the bright side, a new release date means a new trailer. And while it doesn't serve any actual gameplay, it does nicely evoke Strafe's core promise of exploding skulls and copious sprays of blood and sticky meat bites. To check the trailer, click on the link in the description below. Moving on to next. Hello Wars 2, generally speaking, is one of those games that's neither so good that it simply must be played, nor so bad that it deserves to be ignored. It's aimed premiumly at the Hello Shooter fans who would like to see that universe from a perspective besides the sight of a rifle. As we said in our review, and most of the time it does its job, it's even occasionally fun. If that leaves a certain try before you buy ring in your ears, you are in luck, as Microsoft is now offering a free Halo Wars 2 demo on the Microsoft Store. The demo includes the opening mission of the single-player campaign and also the Blitz Firefight mode, where players use decks of cards to summon vehicles and troop to fight against waves of AI-controlled enemies. That's the game mode that players had access to during the Halo Wars 2 beta in January. The demo is about a 17 GB download, and to check the gameplay, click on the link in the description below. Let's check the next news. A new Mass Effect Andromeda trailer, posted by good folks at IGN, introduces the alien race known as Angaran, and most specifically Jaal, a prominent member of the anti-cat resistance who very much channels the great Garrus Vakarian, while at the same time being the exact opposite. Garrus is famously reserved and taciturn. The mere possibility of the emotive display within 20 feet of his person would lead immediately to a fit of silent, intensively focused calibrations. Jaal, on the other hand, is a heart on his sleeve kind of guy, as are Angars in general. Check the full video by clicking on the link in the description below. Next one is about Rocket League. Barely a month has passed since its mid-2015 inception, where Rocket League hasn't added a new update, themed DLC, or interviewing new game mode. Tom reckons its newest top shot side venture is, by far, its best alternative mode yet, which is pretty good going considering it's closing on its second year anniversary. It's this level of innovation that has kept Rocket League selling, and its sales across all platforms have now reached 10.5 million copies. That's according to developer Psyonix Vice President Jeremy Dunham, who told Kinda Funny Games its runaway hit also has almost 29 million registered players. Dunham qualified this by saying that this includes PlayStation Plus purchases and split-screen players who haven't necessarily bought the game at all. Even considering the game's continued growth, the question, or at least possibility, of a sequel seems logical against these numbers. but Dunham reckons the risk of dividing the game's player base is too great to consider a follow-up anytime soon. That's all for today. If you like this video, let us know by clicking on like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click on subscribe for more similar videos. Thanks for watching and bye bye. Have a good day.